Hello and welcome to Valguero. Now that we've got ourselves an ice wyvern, I thought I'd actually start putting it to use because I'm thinking a bit ahead in terms of what we want to do when we have to start take on the actual bosses in the arena. I thought I'd better start looking for some decent dinos to start taming. Then we can start doing our mutations, breed up a decent army. Now there's quite a few different dinos that you can actually take into the arena, but there's one I would like to try first. I mean at some point I'll probably like take Rexes in, but there's one I do want to take first, and that's one of the reasons I want to take advantage of this wyvern, because this wonderful beastie here can pick them up. So what I've been doing is I've been extending this trap out here because I want to be able to have a decent sort of like drop point, if you will. I need to be able to get this thing to pick this dino up, and I need to be able to get it to actually drop it in there. So we're going to go out looking for some. Now I did actually fly past here because I've been doing some clearing earlier on, and there was actually a couple of reasonably high level ones. Whether they're still alive or not remains to be seen, so let's have a look. Level, are you? You're not the ones I saw before. Yeah, that's right, Allosaurs, that's what we're going for. These things are pretty brutal in a pack, and I want high level ones, and I can pick them up with a wyvern. And I'm just looking at that pack and thinking, crikey, that's a lot of Allosaurs. There's actually 4 of them. Ah, there she is there. One of those is a 140 male. It's a 130, or at least I think it was, because there was a 140 male and a 145 female. So the question is, can we go and snatch the female over there? Obviously not. We'll have to try again. They're not exactly easy to control, these wyverns. They're big beasties. Can we get you? Oh, right. Are you the one I want? There's one way to find. I'll have to. Oh, crikey! I can't tell if I've got the right one. I mean, it's the one that's got the actual glow around it, so it's quite possible it is, unless there's a higher level one there. But we're going to drag this thing all the way over there because I mean, we don't want it to have the glow on it because then it's harder to hit. Let's break. Right, we'll drop that in there. Right, let's quick check. Are you the one that we want? Yes, that's the 145. Right, so I've got myself some superior kibble. I mean, that was an absolute breeze when you think about it. All we had to do is just get our wyvern to pick that thing up, drop it into the pen. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. I mean, if you look at her, I mean, she's only got like 596 roughly weight, and picking up an entire allo, not a problem. Absolute doddle. So we just need to knock this thing out, get it taken back to base, then we need to go searching for another one. But in the meantime, I need to clear these bloomin' raptors out. See you in a while. Aha! So managed to knock this one out. It's actually got some kind of good colours on it, I must admit, because this, we've got like the the Halloween event going on at the moment, so it's got some nice colours. I do quite like those, I must admit. I mean, they'll probably end up different anyway when we end up doing all of the mutations, because I'll really need some like decent high level allos to take into the boss fight. We'll also need some really good saddles, I must admit. But yeah, we're gonna leave this beastie here to hopefully eat all the kibble. Then we can take her back to base. See you in a while. Ooh, this is handy. I actually came looking for the male, but there's a 150 female actually wandering around here. So if I can grab her. Not you! We didn't want you. We want the allo. Oh, that's inconvenient. Right, come here. Right. What sort of colours have you got? Oh, they're nice. Actually, they're kind of good colours, those. So there's the pack over there. I mean, I'm not too bothered if it's still only a 130. There was definitely a 140 around here because I know there was a there was a male 140 wandering around with a female. Oh, there you go. There it is. Yeah, so that the one that's in charge at the moment is the 140 male. But I may as well get this beastie over here tamed up. Oh, hang on. What's that one over there? Oh, 130 male. Oh, so many choices, so many choices. Right, you're gonna get dumped in here. Hopefully. Ow, 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 ow! Shine a light. I've made up some more superior kibble actually, because with my taming settings of 6, these things are they're getting tamed up on about 4 kibble, which is fine by me. But yeah, I can see me going through quite a few of them because I'm not so sure that female that we originally got's come out with decent melee. Her stats seem pretty average. And I'll probably have to go through quite a few darts as well, so... Right, I can see me going through quite a number of allos, but this area is pretty good, it seems. I mean, I can just use the Wyvern to clear the ones out that I don't want. Otherwise, the ones that I do want, pick them up, drop them in the pen, trank them, and tame them up. So, let's get on with that. Well, I've got a lot of narcotics getting brewed up at the minute because we're running out of trank darts. So I've been out with Trisha. She's now, you know, she's got a nice skeleton costume on at the minute. I can't remember whether I got that from a drop or whether I got it from a dino, but in any case, they do look really weird. I mean, it doesn't have a jaw. At least I'm not seeing one anyway. You know, you can just about see it there. Yeah, weird. Yeah, definitely weird. But yeah, we were running out of trank darts, so I thought, well, I better get some more, but I'm short on darts. And then it actually got me thinking because I actually got this crossbow in a loot drop just recently. So I thought, actually, why not try the trank arrows instead? Because these arrows are pretty strong. It's not as if they're gonna, you know, be phased by trank arrows. So I could use those as a simpler way, to be honest. Well, a cheaper way, I should say. Now, this is the 150 that we tamed up, and as it turns out, this one does have better stats than the other female. So you've got 470. This is about 46621. Yeah, 4788. 950 stamina to 1250. 325 melee to 296. The speed's always the same because it's capped. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't always turn out like that. I mean, just because a dino has got a higher level doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be better. Because the stats, I mean, when the dino is new, it's out there in the wild with a certain number of points, and they'll go into whatever stats the game's randomly distributed. So you might get quite a lot of stats getting wasted in speed, for instance, and you'll never see. Because like these allos, for instance, they're capped at 90%. Then you get some of the stats go into food, some of them will go into oxygen. So, you know, for like a dino like this, they just get wasted. And of course, you then come along, and it's a case of, right, you know, I might have a higher level dino, but if those points have been distributed better on a lower level dino, that might actually happen. Quite often I've found it sometimes does actually, so I don't always necessarily just stick to 150s and 150s only. But of course, as I say, like you come along, then you'll tame the dino up, and then what happens is the dinosaur then gets like a lot more levels, which means a lot more points then get distributed again. So sometimes what I found is that you'll get a dino that's got, you know, the levels aren't all that brilliant, they haven't been well distributed. But it then gets a lot more levels after you've tamed it, and that can actually end up being better than a previous dino that you tamed, because, yeah, there's 2 stages at which these points are getting distributed, so it's just a, you know, case of it's down to the luck of the draw more than anything. But so far, she's the best Allosaur we've got. Now, what I want to do is I want to now go out and search that 140 male. We've still got enough superior kibble, but I just don't have the darts, I think. Well, not the... Yeah, I don't have the darts, but I want to try trank arrows next. So, we're going to go back down here, make ourselves a lot of arrows and trank arrows, because they're still cooking the our narcotics at the minute, it seems. So we're going to get those, then we're going to go in search of that 140 male. The 130 male did actually come pretty close to where we were taming the 150 female. The trouble is, as soon as that happened, she just lit up like a Christmas tree because she was now in a pack, and it would have made it harder to tame her, so I just basically picked the 130 and dropped him off somewhere else, so I've no idea where he's ended up. But hopefully that 140 is still floating around there somewhere. So yeah, we're going to get all our arrows made. Then we're going to go out in search of this 140 male. Ah, as luck would have it, our 140 Allosaurs still alive. I mean, I've taken out a couple of... I've taken out like a level 50 and a level 60. So fortunately for me, this thing was just terrorizing the Diplo. I'm just hoping it's going to leave it alone, to be honest. But right, we'll go and pop this one in the pen over there. And then we can try a lot of trank arrows on this one instead of the trank darts. So I'm going to drop you in here. There we go. So we've got 229 arrows, so hopefully that's enough. Park you down there. Right. Let's get started. Now that's interesting. I've taken down this male Allosaurus. He's level 140. We used trank arrows. And we used a crossbow. Now, in comparison, we took down a 145 female using a long neck with trank darts. Now, that long neck is 129%, so it's better than just the original primitive. The crossbow, it's at 195%, which is a lot better than that. It's almost twice as good as a normal primitive crossbow. But it's interesting because apparently I've used 39 darts to take down the 145 allo, and I've used 37 arrows to take down this 140. So I mean, I might have used a few more arrows if this had been 145. But if you look at the cost of this, to be honest, I mean, if we'd have a look on just like tranks, for a trank arrow you need 1 narcotic for every trank arrow. With a tranquilizer dart, you need 3 narcotics. So you think, I mean, all the actual rifle bullets that you're creating, then you're adding in extra metal to then turn those into actual darts. So using the actual, for me anyway, I mean that crossbow is proving to be a heck of a lot better than using the actual long neck. Now it might be different if I had a much better long neck rifle. But even still, it's like if you look at the cost comparison, that saved me like a ton of narcotics. It's been a lot more cheaper. So that's interesting. That I mean, he's down to half health. If I can get him, he's like he's stuck into the corner there. He's down to like just below half health. But yeah, it hasn't killed him. So I mean, that's brilliant, that, actually. I think I might just keep just using the arrows going forward. Anyway, we'll get this beastie tamed up. See what his stats are like compared to the 2 females that we've got. Ah, now that's good. So this dude here was a 140. She's a 150, and she's 145. Now, up till now, this 150 female's been the best. But this dude here has got much better health on him. 5670 versus 4788. That's a massive jump. So he doesn't have the stamina, and he doesn't have the melee. So that's quite fortunate. This allo here just had a lot of points put into health, which is ideal. Could do a saving if we can find one that's got better melee, but it's really a case of going out there and searching for more. So we'll be taking along our trusty crossbow in search of more allos. The 130 allo that I dropped, well, I actually dropped it in this ravine, and it's getting beaten up. There's some raptors have beaten it up down there. I don't know if, oh, it's gone. But there's a 130 female down there. I don't know if 130 is going to cut it, because I mean 130 is quite a drop from 150. But the trouble is he can't rule anything out at this stage. That's a 140 Rex, incidentally. It's quite nice. It's actually got quite nice colours on it, I must admit. But what I need at the minute are allos. So the question is, can we... Well, where's that allo gone? Where have you gone? You were around here a minute ago. Let's see if I can grab a hold of that allo. You just got you. Right. Ow, 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 ow. Pack it in. You're supposed to be joining the team, not destroying it, you know. Right, we've got plenty of stamina, because that's what I've been pumping into this ice pop here. So, it shouldn't take as many arrows to put this one out. So it should be quicker to knock it out. Oh, crikey, we've got some raptors over there. I better clear them out. Yeah, I'm going to clear all these raptors, then we're going to knock this thing out. And then we're going to find out what this little lady's like. Well, she's been tamed up and, well, yeah, I mean, I haven't gotten any decent levels out of her, unfortunately, so at the moment it's still between these two. He's got the best health, she's got the best of everything else. I think I was actually quite lucky, guys, because her health hit about 480, which was, yeah, she almost got killed, so I think that idea of using sort of like a, you know, really high level crossbow isn't probably that good an idea, so I think I'm going to have a look around and see if I can either find just a primitive crossbow or better yet just go for like a bow, to be honest. But I need more superior kibble first, because I've used all that up now, and then we can go out looking for more allos. Aha, we've found a 150 male allo. Trouble is, there's a Rex and a Parasaur getting in the way down there. Not too bothered about the Diplo, but that thing could end up in a nasty fight with a Rex at some point. Let's see if I can grab it. Aha! Managed to get it. So the $64 million question now is, can I get this thing all the way back to the pen? Because it's quite a distance to go. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a 150 male that I found. I'm gonna have to drag it all the way over to there, I think. I'm trying to get my bearings. Yeah. So down on the left is that lake where we're at, or pond, if you will, and right the way over in that direction we're heading should be the pen. So the stamina, I think we're gonna do it. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, that's good. I mean, the stamina lasted a lot longer than I expected, to be honest. Drop you off. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Come back. We're missed. Come back, come back. Got you. Right. You're not getting away that quickly. Right, let's try again. Oh no, we missed! How can we miss twice? Don't get involved with the... Where have you gone? Don't go after the Parasaur. No, 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 no. Oh, foobar. Why would you have to do something stupid? Right, let's try again. Right. Right, ow, 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 ow. Hey, I'm trying to protect you from the Parasaur. Right, see if I can drag that Parasaur off the edge, because I don't want that giving me grief as well. Go on, jump off the edge. Pretend you're a lemming and jump off the edge, will you? Go on, you want to. You know you want to. It's in your interests. See? There you go. Right, try again. Can't believe it. This is the first time we've actually missed out of, what, 4 allos so far? Keep going. Ah! I got you this time. Right. Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, I've been pumping pretty much everything into stamina so far, because that's what I'm using this this Wyvern for, to be honest, is just to carry these allos around. So what level are you then? Are you definitely a 1? Yes, it's a 150 male. Oh no, no, it's a 150 female. Ooh, okay. Not that it matters, you know, nothing personal. Right, so let's see how we do with a bow then in comparison. Can't believe that. I went through 3 bows. Practically all of my darts. I actually ran out of bows. I brought 3 along because I figured they'd probably break. And it just wasn't enough. I've ended up having to eventually took it down with like 2 extra darts, but that was a lot of arrows in comparison to like using the crossbow. So yeah, crikey, that makes a heck of a difference. You obviously get a lot more torpo damage, you know, with the crossbow versus like the actual bow, or at least definitely with a primitive one anyway. Whew, better get you tamed up then. Well, we've got her tamed up now, and to be honest, the only thing we've gained is slightly better stamina. So she's got 1275 versus her 1250. They've both got 325.7 melee, and although she's got the better health, it's not as good as this male. So I think we're going to have to go back out and do some more searching then. Because those 2 on the right are pretty much, yeah, they're write-offs really. But I'm going to need a lot more arrows or darts, depending on how I go. Because I mean, yeah, we broke 3 bows. That just looks weird watching that skeleton walk over there. But yeah, we've gone through 3 bows, completely broke them, used up all of the trunks, so it doesn't really make any sense having the bow like that. I might go back to crossbows again. Maybe like something not as damaging. But we're going to need a lot of narco berries. We're going to have to make a lot more narcotics, which means I'll end up with a lot more XP. Woohoo! So I'll get doing that. Oh, this one here, it is a must-have. It's a red Allosaurus, and it's 145. Can we pick you up? Yes, we can. Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I've been clearing quite a lot of them around here. There's just like tons and tons of space around here for allos to sort of like spawn. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased. Now I've got a 145. So what I've done is I've actually brought about I've got 200 darts, 200 arrows, I should say. Lower spec crossbows, so we'll have to see how they do. But I've got 62 darts as well, as a kind of a precaution, shall we say? Because that was a 130 allo that we almost killed with a high mastercraft crossbow. So these are lower ones. I think they're just like apprentice or something, so they're not as damaging. I mean, I imagine I'll probably go through like tons and tons of arrows, although probably not as much as I did with the actual bows. But well, I guess we'll just have to see. Ooh, I've ended up with a couple of Allosaurs over here, like two. Like I think they're both level 20. Yeah, I'm pretty sure level 20s. I mean, it's taken me about like 3 attempts to drop her in there. I seem to be losing the ball on this one. But oh wow, she keeps taking quite a lot of damage from bleeds. Right, so that's another Allosaurus brain forest. Was there one round here? Nope, just a big poop that you wanted to leave behind. Right. So this one that's a 150 backup. This one's a 136, 136%. So see how this one goes. Ooh, that was a bit risky. I got a magnifying glass just to check, and yeah, I mean we were right at the limit. She was starting to really run out of health, and I was seriously thinking of switching over to the actual trank arrows, because you can see she's only got like 465 health. I mean that crossbow, I mean I'm just about getting away with it. It's kind of like a trade-off because I'm using more arrows. The arrows do about 47 damage, I think, versus about 32, 33 that the darts do. So yeah, I mean we're just about getting away with it, I'd say. But anyway, we'll get this one tamed up. I'm down to my last superior kibble, which is what I got from the eggs from the Argentavis. I've only got one of those left, but the good thing is the Allos, I can actually use the eggs from the Allos as well to make superior kibble. So yeah, I can still keep going for a bit longer. So we'll get this one tamed up. We'll see what sort of level she's got. I mean, health-wise, not looking so good. Melee, yeah, not looking so good. But you never know. Never know. It's all a numbers game, so we'll see what she's like once she's fully tamed. Ah, now that is handy. Flying around like looking for Allosaurs, and I find this thing instead. I mean, what the heck? I'm used to going looking for artifacts, you know, down in the caves. What the heck? It's the artifact of the destroyer. Ooh, we even get a scorched sword skin. Oh, I don't have a. Oh no, I don't have one. Oh, Fubar. 6789.1. I don't have an otter with me. Right, I'll have to remember that. Because we'll be needing more of these. Nice find, Ice Pop. Nice find. Now that's lucky. There's a 150 male down there. So we're going to try and grab that one. I mean, I was right up in that area. I accidentally ate a 140. I realised I didn't have enough kibble left, so I managed to make like 3. And end up having to go all the way over to where the beavers are to get some rare mushrooms. And then I've been getting the Argies to breed to get me more eggs. Because I keep forgetting, I mean, I've been waiting around for them to just lay eggs. But you can just get them to breed. And you'll get, you know, the fertilised eggs, and you can use those. But yeah, I went all the way over there to get some rare mushrooms, came back, and yeah, this pair here showed up. So that's handy, because it's a 150 mil. I don't know what level that one is. I think it might be like a 130 or something. But yeah, I was gutted when I saw like accidentally hit a 140. Yeah. Like anybody cares. Right, I'm gonna have to get rid of that raptor for certain, wherever it is. I wonder what happened to that other allo. Oh, there it is over there. So that one is oh, it's a 135 female. Right, anyway, we're gonna get this one tamed up. Hopefully that allo will stay away. It's actually been dead handy because we've been able to level her Ice Pop quite a bit. Because when she started off as level 85, now we've got her up to level 118, so I've been putting most of it into stamina. And now that we've gone over the 1,000 mark, I've started putting a bit into melee, because she's just basically going out there. And I've got her chewing up a lot of Allosaurs basically to clear the area out, so I can try and get myself high level ones. So yeah, let's have some fun with this one, hopefully. Right, well, Ice Pop's decided she's had enough of Allosauruses for today, so we're gonna call it a day there. This female here, she was a 150 female that we caught. I thought she was red, but she's actually more orange. I think it's just the light that you catch her in. But she's got the highest melee, which is 331. So that's pretty good. We haven't been able to top the male, who's got 5670 health. This female, 1275 stamina. Now this is the 150 male that we just got, and to be honest, he's not contributing anything to the party, to be honest. So I think all 4 of those we can say goodbye to. We're going to keep these 3. We'll do some breeding with those 3 until we can get a decent breeding pair, and then we'll start looking into mutations. But it's really for later down the line. I mean, there's no great rush, because the plan is I want to breed up a decent army and see what they're going to be like up against the bosses in the arena versus any Rexes. I mean, I do want to still go out and look for like tech Rexes and what have you, but you know, got to start somewhere. So we shall start with our Allosauruses, and Yeah, I must admit, have a nice pop out there. I mean, that's certainly made things a lot easier. I mean, normally I would just like, drag him into a pen maybe, or that's usually the strategy. Use like an Argentavis, drag him into a pen. But the trouble is, then you've got to find out where these Allosaurs are, build your pen there. Ooh, ice pops made it so much easier. I mean, on maps like the island, I'd use a Quetzal instead, but I really like these. That's one of the reasons I really like these Wyverns. I mean, they're kind of like similar to like the Quetzal, because you can pick up bigger, heavier dinos, and you can drag them for like miles and miles. Once you've got the stamina, they last much, much longer. So yeah, she's only like mid-level, but she's definitely proved her worth. Well, that's it for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed watching it. If so, then do please leave a like, because that'll help me out a great deal. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more content, then yes, do please subscribe. Just remember to click the little bell icon though, because then you get notifications when I send new content out. And if you've got any comments, any suggestions, if you want to leave any feedback at all, please post that in the comments section below. Till the next episode, thanks very much for watching. Bye!